What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome to Christchurch. Under lockdown, believe it or not. We are on day number 3 of our coronavirus, aka COVID-19 lockdown here in New Zealand. It's a nationwide thing. Only essential services are open throughout the next 4 weeks. We are on day number 3. And, well, I didn't actually think I was going to bring out the camera throughout this time, but look, boredom gets to you. And, you know, I think a lot of people are going to be doing things they never thought they would during this time. You know, one thing that cracks me up, what if they started calling, what if it like mutated, right? What if they started calling it COVID-20? It is extremely serious. I would not want to contract some sort of virus and all of a sudden not be able to breathe properly, because that is the reality of it. If you've got the worst of the worst symptoms, you cannot breathe and you need help. You need to be hospitalized. Now, I guess there's always going to be people that joke about it. I pretty much have been joking about it, but the one thing that I have remained the same about is, look, throughout these last couple of months, if you had have turned off the media, if you were in a third world country, if you didn't have TV, if you didn't have social media, I believe that, you know, 90% of the world's problems would disappear. 90% of your problems would disappear. It's all depicted by the media, and we've really got no choice as to how things are conveyed. But that's all I'm going to talk about with that. That's all I'm going to say. Right now, Christchurch is deathly silent. It's completely silent. It is quiet. If you walked into the middle of town, which I'm not going to, but if you did drive into the middle of town, pay parking is completely free. But the only reason you do that is to go and get some essential services. Now, I'm not going to do that. We're going to stay over this side of town. What I've got in my backyard is a whole entire field, plus 2 rugby balls that I've found in the backyard. And lo and behold, one of them is actually a Canterbury Crusaders ball. Now, guys, I come to you as a rugby player. I've been saying that over and over again. This team here is the basis behind my passion for rugby, guys. I started watching the Crusaders in 1995 when the team, in the inaugural season of Super 12 rugby, the Canterbury Crusaders made up one of those 12 teams. And it's been one of the most successful rugby dynasties in the professional era. And I'm so proud to be from Christchurch. I'm so proud to still be backing the Canterbury Crusaders. And, you know, if you showed me their team now, I probably wouldn't be able to, you know, rattle off the names like I could back in the day. But I tell you what, man, any time throughout the late 90s, even the early 2000s, mid 2000s, even late 2000s, I could definitely, you know, stand on my own 2 feet when it comes to knowledge on the team. So I guess one thing I'm really excited to do is not only, you know, get back into rugby now that I'm back in Christchurch, but also get down to a few local games and start to recognise some of the names, you know, get behind the team. I will say this right here, right now. I actually sent an email to the Canterbury Crusaders not that long ago, and talked about, you know, coming back to Christchurch, living back here, and the possibility of some sort of internship. And that's the place in life that I'm at right now. I've got a little bit of money behind me. I don't have to get a job right now, so I could, you know, effectively work for free for someone. You know, I guess that's an exciting thing to sort of look forward to, an exciting part of my journey, part of my career to look forward to, is the fact that, you know, I now know that money is not everything. I now know that I'm not willing to stick in a job just for the money, because it's going to kill me, and it almost did in Alice Springs. So any job that I do really, you know, put my passion into, I want to be passionate about it. I want to be appreciated for my effort, and that just simply wasn't happening in my last job. So that can really start to bring you down, can start to affect you negatively. And so that's the headspace that I've been in when it comes to employment lately. But look, there's so many opportunities here in Christchurch. We're just gonna have to wait till the end of this fucking COVID-19 lockdown. Now, what else was going to talk about? We're down here to practice rugby skills. The thing that created this channel, the thing that started my passion for making YouTube videos, was spreading a message. It wasn't vanity, it was nothing like that. It was spreading the word of rugby. I wanted to teach anyone out there that was willing to listen, and that wanted to listen, that wanted to learn everything I knew about the game of rugby as far as skills go. We've come a long way. I've probably got 30 or 40 skill-based videos on my channel, and you know, we've got 26 more days of lockdown, and I guess what I'm thinking is basically reshoot pretty much every single one of my rugby skills videos and bring them out on my channel. An updated version, you know what I mean? It can't hurt. I guess I could write a little bit of a script so we can sort of get to the point, make it nice and concise. Possibly, you know, 3 tips for each particular one, or maybe 5 tips. I'm gonna have to, you know, go and re-watch some of my old rugby videos, but I am excited to do it. And so today is the first day. You know, this video is going to be titled something to do with lockdown in New Zealand, something to do with an update from COVID-19 lockdown. You know, I'm going to try and title it as interestingly as possible to try and get your click and your attention. But look, if you are still here on this video, we've probably gone for about 5 minutes. That's over my average view duration. So if you are still here, you must be a subscriber, you must be interested in my journey, and you must be interested in rugby. So, what I will say, I can't put any dates on it, I can't put any timelines on this project, but it is a project that I'm going to be trying to bang out as fast as possible. I'm going to grab these 2 balls, smoke this. An essential part of your COVID-19 starter pack, you could call it, is, well, marijuana. We're going to put some music in my ears, grab the 2 balls, and run around, which, you know, if you're forced to be by yourself, there's probably nothing else in the world that I'd rather do than have some headphones in, have a wee smoke, and go and kick a ball around. Easily I'll be out here for an hour, easily. So today is all about just getting the ball back in the hand, getting the movement back, getting a bit of cardio under the belt, and then I'm going to go back home, I'm going to list out the moves, the steps, the skills that I want to teach once again. I'm going to go and re-watch my old videos. I'm going to try and improve them, improve the way I speak. There'll certainly be no swearing. And then you can expect to see those videos up on my channel. So do stay tuned, guys. We're at 132,000 subscribers. I simply cannot believe it. You know, we were stuck at around about 124, 125,000 for a long period of time. In fact, I thought YouTube, you know, had kicked me out of the algorithm. I thought any new subscriber that comes in, we're going to lose one, and it's going to stay at 125,000 for the rest of my life. But you keep grinding, you keep putting in the work, and eventually it keeps climbing, and here we are, 132,000. I've got you guys to thank for that. And look, this is just a bit of a check-in. I know different countries around the world have different rules right now as far as, you know, how they're attempting to beat this virus. You know, there is a certain level of lockdown in every single country, which it needs to happen right now. The United States has climbed in cases over China. It's got more cases than China now, which is over 80,000, which is, it's worrying. You know, there's a lot of people out there that say it's just the flu. Well, yeah, it is the flu, but the thing is, with such an influx, and also the fact that it does attack your respiratory system, the amount of spare hospital beds is just not sufficient. The amount of spare ventilators is not sufficient. And couple that with anyone else's illness. Let's say all the hospital beds are taken through this virus. What happens if someone has a heart attack? What happens if someone has a stroke? A fucking brain aneurysm? You never know what's going to happen, and you know, that's the sad thing. It's not going to be, you know, it's not just going to be the people with this virus that die throughout this time due to the lack of facilities. It's going to be, you know, people who come down with other sudden illnesses that need to share these facilities. I mean, it is political, and it's something I'm probably not going to delve any deeper into. But one thing I do want to say is, as always, have a fantastic day. Try and make the best of it. There is a positive out of every negative, and the positive out of this, well, there is no negatives really. I'm fine. I just arrived back into Christchurch. I usually stay at home anyway. It's no different for me. But one thing I do want to bring you throughout this time is a new set of rugby skill videos. It's been over 2 years since I made my last one. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Let's do this shit. Alright, and one more thing, just before I forget, I've had a fantastic idea. Anyone local, anyone in Christchurch, anyone in the South Island, anyone in the fucking country, anyone that wants to come down, smash a training session with me, we'll make a video about it, I'll give you some major key physiques. Sounds like a good deal to me. So, I'm keen. It's probably going to have to wait till after the lockdown, of course, but, you know, anyone in Christchurch that wants to train, I mean, we could even title it something to do with, you know, COVID-19. COVID-19 workout when we have to stay 2 meters apart. I don't know. Group sessions are still able to train. I have no idea how, although that is just in Australia. I think, you know, since leaving Australia a week ago, I haven't followed politics, haven't followed the news, nothing. I've completely switched my attention over to the New Zealand news, and from what I can tell, old ScoMo, Scott Morrison, is not locking down as much as he should have. I think it may just be for 14 days. I think schools may still be open or something stupid like that. So anyways, guys, no more politics. Anyone that wants to come and train, you create the workout, I create the workout. Bring a football, bring pads, helmet. I've got pads and a helmet. We can kick rugby goals. We can, you know, play tennis. Like I said, there's a couple of people bringing tennis rackets here, so I'm keen. Hope you guys are too. And feels good to be back, man. That's all I can say. Whoa.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want, shorty, what you need. My niggas run the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V's. Got bottles, got weed, got molly. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
For my niggas with Bentley coupes and Rolexes, kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these bitches so reckless. Keep my hoes on cruise, I'm talking naughty uptown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few tings. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings. And I'm all the way up, and you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Just left the big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the bitch is out. Chanel croc bag, shit ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin, cocaine lit it up. Pop shit, I hit him up, I'm talking color money. Purple yin and blue derm, I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross, bitch, I'm that nigga on Viagra dick. That means I'm all the way up, and you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get high, hop in the helicopter, Uber and said, go all the way up. Go all the way up.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Shorty, what you want, shorty,
Hold
what you need.
What you need?
My
Hey, yo,
niggas
come
run
on,
the game,
stop
we
the
ain't
music,
never
stop the music.